What is up, Kadena? This is Corporal Luke Boatman and Ellen Ice. What's up?
Not a lot. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
Monday, the dreaded Monday.
Yep.
Everything's going wrong, all that stuff. But it's okay. We've got What's Up, Kadena, and we're going to be talking about things that you could do this weekend and next weekend, as well as a grilled cheese that you can try any night you want.
Yes.
And, as long as the power's on in there, all that good stuff, or,
Yeah,
it's actually open.
Sure.
But they have pretty good hours, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. And let's just get into it. Okay, so here's the story. Ellen graciously brought a plethora of grilled cheeses, meaning two,
Yes,
with French
two.
fries. And it was awesome. So this is apparently your favorite sandwich.
Hands down, it's my favorite meal, period, that FSS has. Every facility, every meal I've had.
Every meal.
Yeah.
Even the mozzarella cheese stick burger at Strikers.
Yes. I'm sorry, Strikers. I love you too. But Scotia Rockers, jalapeno grilled cheese, hands down.
So what sparked this whole thing was we were on What's Up, Kadena probably about 4 or 5 episodes ago, and we were talking about the Scotia Rocker, and I was like, I have never stepped foot in that place.
Yeah.
Like, it is it looks like a small building, and it has some games and all that stuff in there. And you would not expect it to have a full-fledged kitchen.
Yeah. People have no clue. Absolutely no clue. Their food is amazing.
We're here to get the word out. Okay, so let's talk about it. So what exactly is on this? Because you know
Okay.
it from front and back.
Yes. So it is Texas toast and sharp cheddar cheese, cream cheese, jalapenos, bacon.
Yeah, we talked about cream cheese. I said, okay, the sandwich was awesome. Like, I super recommend it. And I was just like, Ellen, one thing that I would take off of it is the cream cheese. And she was like, that is literally my favorite part of it.
Like, you hurt me. You really hurt me when you said that. Like, that was a low blow.
That was a low blow.
Yeah,
Did it cut deep?
It did. It really hurt.
I'm sorry.
Because hands down, that's the best part of the sandwich. And I think that's what makes it unique as well.
Yeah.
Have you ever had
No,
Yeah.
I've not.
any sort of sandwich with cream cheese on it?
No, I seriously have not. Well, actually, no. I
Yeah,
haven't actually.
right?
So yeah, that's an
Right?
interesting part. So basically, Ellen and I are here to challenge you to walk your happy little butt into the Scotia Rocker.
Yes.
And try it yourself. They also have a bunch of other things. I don't know. Do you know anything off the top of your head?
Well, first and foremost, Scotia is ages 18 and over.
18.
18 and over, yes,
There we go.
because it is a gambling
Because those sandwiches are
establishment.
killer, baby.
Yeah.
Those sandwiches
because
are to
you
die
need
for.
to be an adult to handle it. So it is a gambling sort of facility. So there's a ton of slot machines and
Yeah.
other electronic games. That's also where bingo happens almost every day. They have darts and pool tables. They also have a limited time offer, a food deal every single month. This month it's pork katsu curry. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. They also do Texas Hold'em every Thursday.
They just got
And
everything
Sunday?
Texas
Yeah.
in there. Texas toast, Texas Hold'em.
And if you go there, Luke Bowman.
Yeah, but so maybe you don't want to gamble all that stuff. Just, if you walk in, they're like, hey, can I get you a seat somewhere? No, I'm here for the grilled cheese.
No, absolutely. Pull right up there, like right up to the bar. And yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was sweet. I was happy that folks, are listening to our show. The manager, I hadn't really told him that I've been gushing about this grilled cheese everywhere. And he was like, we were wondering why people have been coming in and being like, I heard on the radio that you guys have a jalapeno grilled cheese. And he said people have been coming in left and right for it. So
Didn't you even talk to like the base commander? Did you say the base commander
the
liked
Okuma, Captain Jones,
There we go. Yeah, he
who was
said.
here.
Yeah, he heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I got to go try it. And apparently
Listen.
it's one of his favorite now too.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole reason we actually secured him on the show.
Yeah.
Is because of the Scotia jalapeno grilled cheese.
So, if for anybody that doesn't know, I hope this is true. I've heard this. Scotia means little. So we're going to move to the big rocker.
Yes.
And that means that Daniel Duger and his friends, his pals, his brothers are coming through with a
I
comedy
know.
show.
I
So
love
what's going on? Have you heard anything about Daniel Duger?
Yeah, so just out of curiosity, I pulled up some like stand-up of his on YouTube, and I'm a person who only likes a particular, like I only find certain things funny.
Really?
I am very particular, and I thought he was really funny. I don't enjoy particularly like stupid humor or like cheap jokes.
Have you
know
listened
what
to
I
Dane
mean?
Cook before?
Yes, I have.
That's my favorite.
Okay, so Dane is a whole nother level. He's
out there. He's stupid
out there.
humor.
He's out there.
He's
So,
crazy.
Yes.
But Daniel Duger.
Yeah, I just thought it was just good, like quality stand up. I'm super excited. I'm planning on going to the show. It's this Saturday, the 24th of August. You do need to pick up a ticket, so it is free, adults only. There is some mature content.
It doesn't seem like a place you would take your 4-year-old.
I mean, probably not.
No.
But, you know. So just stop by the Rocker Enlisted Club between now and Friday. And just stop by the customer service desk and you can pick up a ticket. It is a limit of 2 tickets, just so you know. As I mentioned, ages 18 and over. And there is a pretty cool thing. If you're a club member, there's a priority line. So the doors open at 6:30. Yes, very fancy. I'm a club member.
Yeah.
I will be in that priority line. So there's going to be 2 lines, and when the doors open at 6:30, club members go first.
That's awesome. So earlier I said that on our Facebook page at facebook.com/wave89, I posted something about first date memories. What is your most and least spent money on a first date? Well, if you want to, you got someone in mind, this is 100% free.
It is.
So
It is.
you're
So
like,
you should...
hey, girl, dude, let's go to Daniel Duger. It's free. Well, actually, don't say that.
Don't tell them.
No,
Yes.
say these are VIP tickets. I
Yes.
secured them. I stood in a line.
And
if they were a club member.
Yes, the priority line.
I was a priority member.
Yes.
And I stood in a line for you.
For you, to get you this spot.
There we go.
Oh.
Tell me if you were
Listen.
not like, if someone came up to you and said, I was a priority member, I've got some Daniel Duger tickets.
My interest would be piqued.
Yep, there you go. So there's a date idea for you. Also, if you have a dog here on island, you like food and you like dog parks. Well, the Four Diamonds is not necessarily a dog park, but for this evening,
Yep.
it's been transformed.
Yeah, so Friday Night Bites. I'm super excited for this one too, because that's pretty much like all my favorite things. Like,
You and your herd of dogs can show up.
I don't even want to talk about it right now. I have so many, I actually am starting not to love them. So I need to cut back. But Friday Night Bites is the 30th of August. Obviously, that's a Friday, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Four Diamonds. And yes, Four Diamonds is a little multi-purpose for that night.
Yeah.
So they're kind of going to be segregated. There will be food on one diamond. There will be kind of a transformed dog park on another. And then there will be a movie showing on another. So the whole point is to get the whole family out there, furry friends included, and just try, eat, drink, hang out.
Just hang out with the puppers and,
Yeah.
just chill out on the lawn of the Four Diamonds. When I first showed up here, when I heard Four Diamonds, I thought it was a resort, like a hotel, something like that. And then I look at this satellite image of Kadena, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're like, yeah, there's the Four Diamonds right behind the Reisner. I'm like, I have not seen a high-rise luxury hotel.
This feels super special.
Yeah. But it sounds good.
They're great diamonds. They're just not that.
Yeah.
But
it's okay.
Yeah, Schilling's putting it on. And again, it's Friday, 30th of August. Of course, it's free. Bring cash and card for any food or beverages. Most of the folks will take card, but there are a few that are cash only. So
awesome.
Just a heads up.
So we're going to go to a quick break. We're going to come back with some wine knowledge because I have recently branched off into Moscato. But Ellen Ice is a professional wine taster. And I don't know. Would you say that you're a
wine drinker?
There we go. That's a better term. But, you have experience with Wine Fest.
Yes.
And we might get into some of that knowledge because, for the Wine Fest in the past, you've done some crazy videos with probably the help of Atson.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit about that and some arts and crafts. So we're going to go to a short message break, and we'll be right back. 84 degrees, cloudy, and looking like it's going to get down to a low of 80 degrees. Your sea condition right now is all clear on both sides, so feel free to go, take a dip in the water if you so please, because it is nice outside. Always make sure you do a self-assessment before getting in the water. Ellen Ice, Kadena FSS. What's up?
I also promote safe swimming, so that was perfect.
You know, you and I are sons and daughters of the almighty Patty community. You know, recently I got one of the most highest levels of certification open water, by the way.
Which is the first level of many, but that's fine. You're certified.
I'm telling you, the beauty is in the basics.
It is.
So, you know, you got to start somewhere. Open water happens to be the most rigorous course. I'm just kidding.
You're you're saying a lot of things that, in fact, are not true.
Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of Patty members out there that are just like this, like master divers. I'm sorry. I know I'm new into the community, but open water is where it's at. Kid. Yeah, I can get out of the 60 feet. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into the finer things, just like diving. Diving is one of the finer things in life. What might be something else that is sort of equivalent to diving? Why not wine tasting? That's pretty luxurious. We've been talking about premium club members.
Sure.
We've been talking about diving, and now we are going to talk about Sip and Sign with Arts and Crafts.
I just love that name. Like, I think it's really catchy.
Yeah,
Sip and Sign. It
kind of sounds like you're going to go and sip something and, you know, learn sign language. But
no.
I can assure you, you're not going to do that.
You're going to create a adorable sign for your laundry room.
Okay.
I know. I'm excited.
So, yes, what would a laundry room sign look like? Do you have any, sayings that you would put on there?
A lost sock is a
drop in the rain, or something. I don't know, like something artsy like that. Really gets the people thinking.
No, I'll have to think on that though.
Okay.
And you can tell the people later because there's one I just don't know if it's appropriate. So
yeah.
We'll skip over that.
So
it's Sip and Sign with Arts and Crafts. Coming up, it's also on the 30th of August.
We've got some competing spots.
Competition. I know.
So,
but this is, obviously, this is adults only. Mm-hmm. Friday Night Bites is definitely more of a family-friendly thing. Mm-hmm. I think you could do both because Sip and Sign's from 5:30 to 8. Friday Night Bites goes until 10. Just hang out with us at FSS for everything.
Go pregame at Sip and Sign and find your way over to Friday Night Bites.
Where there will also be beverages for sale. So this is kind of cool. They're starting this partnership with the Officers Club. So they're going to stop, Luke.
Okay.
They're going to start doing this monthly. You do need to register ahead of time, though. So you need to register by this coming Monday, so a week from today, the 26th of August. And as part of the price, you do get to get all your materials. And then you can have a choice of red or white wines, iced tea, or water if you're not drinking. And you just want to get a little crafty. So there are still spots available. Again, there's still a week. You have a week until registration ends. But I can think of nothing better, really, than drinking some wine.
Sitting back with a paintbrush, a nice chassel. Wait, no, what is it called? No.
Goblet?
What is it? Goblet. There we go. I don't know what a chassel is. A goblet of wine.
Yes.
Painting. I'm telling you.
That is
refined. Men out there.
You're right.
Men.
No, you
might be thinking, hey, I'm not going to be caught dead at a Sip and Sign event. I'm telling you, if you have a chalice, there we go, a chalice of wine, and you are painting, there's nothing more manly than that.
But also, if you want to get in good with the wife or girlfriend, you should surprise them and make this a date night.
Yeah, whatever that is,
your significant other. I'd be pretty happy, except I'd be like, I actually don't want, like, can I bring a girlfriend instead?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You're not very artistic.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, I got you a free. Well, you maybe paid for it, but you got your girlfriend 2 tickets to Sip and Sign.
And she's like, perfect. I'm gonna take.
I've got someone else, and it's okay. It's okay. So, recently, I've developed. I had a date night at one point, and we had some Moscato. That's branched off into an abundance of just flavors and higher things in life. So what I've done to pair with this wine, Kraft cheese singles, Blue Diamond almonds, and a beef jerky stick.
So you're in the ballpark. Typically, you do pair with meats, cheese, and an assortment
nuts.
of nuts is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I would encourage you to branch out just a little bit.
I'm still so young into this community.
You are, yes. So inexperienced.
So vulnerable.
Yeah. So right above the Kraft cheese slices, if you're looking at them and literally go one shelf up, there are blocks of cheese. So if you want to get very fancy.
So you're telling me there's something more finer than a cheese slice?
Yes.
Okay. All
and
right.
it's also Kraft brand if you want to stick with that. So
I mean, I don't really care about them.
Okay,
I'm just talking about the finer things in life. But we got to move on. We got to get off. Moscato, Kraft cheese singles, they're great, but we got to let them die.
Can you just go for a Riesling next? Can you just promise me that? Can you promise me you will try a Riesling?
I just show up to the 7-day store. Hey, I need a Riesling, whatever that is.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Now we can move on as long as you promise that.
There we go. Okay. All right. Maybe. That's all I can give you. That's all I can give you.
Okay, whatever.
So we're going to move on to 2 more things.
Okay.
We're going to go to a night dive with the Kadena Marina. Ever since I looked in the Venture magazine, probably about 6 months ago, I saw in the recreation section bioluminescent creatures. Who does not? What is that? And I was just like, Google, what is bioluminescent?
Help me.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, so I actually went on one about 2 weeks ago. I went on a night dive for the first time, and unbelievable. I cannot wait to go again. It's a completely different experience. I definitely felt like I was looking over my shoulder the whole time, like what's back there.
Yeah.
But you can't see, so it's fine.
No.
Just take a light with you. But at one point in time, our instructor, I didn't know it was happening. He didn't warn us, had us turn off our lights. And so literally it's pitch black. There was no moon that night. It was pitch black. And we're just sitting there in the dark.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he starts waving his arms. And it starts glowing.
What? Was that the plankton?
Yeah. So there's little specks, literally glowing specks. And
was it kind of bright? Would you say it was, or was it just kind of faint?
That one I would say was pretty faint. But he said there's times when when there's going to be more in the water. So it took me a second. It wasn't until my friend and I started doing it and all 3 of us were doing it, I was like, this is freaking cool.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Oh my gosh.
Even if, let's say it's pitch black in the water, even the slightest bit of light is going to make it seem like it's way more vibrant.
And there's also shrimp that glow.
Really?
I was not expecting.
That's super cool.
They were in all the little crevices. And it's just all these creatures you might not see during the day come out at night. And
they do.
It can be a completely different experience. So there's one coming up this Friday. There's only a couple spots left. Just stop by the marina to secure your spot. There's 12 spots left, not 15, 12 spots left on the September 13th dive. And I do want to mention that as long as there's an instructor on board, you don't need a night dive specialty. Yeah. So, for you, if you wanted to go as just open, I don't have one either, to be fair.
No, I know. But, I was saying that, earlier, open water is where it's at.
Sure.
Apparently, okay.
And I literally
just call up the instructors. I'll be like, hey, Matt Lewis. I know the divers out there in the community know who Matt Lewis is. I'll be like, hey, I need your help. Night dive.
You need to come
Let's
on
go.
this right now. Yeah, so if you're just open water certed, you can go as long as there's an instructor. Just double check with the marina before you pay and secure your spot.
Awesome. So one more thing we're going to get to real quick is stand-up paddleboarding.
Yes.
It's happening this Friday.
Yeah.
And it sounds to me that you're going to go out there. Have you ever done stand-up paddleboarding before?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to Yes.
Is it
it's physical.
A majestic experience, or?
I do not look majestic when I do it. Some people do. I do not.
Is it kind of just like going through the rapids, even though it's glass outside?
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a good workout. I was not ready for that the first time I did it. It's a great workout, upper body workout. Yeah. But we're going up to Nago, so we're going to do that as part of the show this Friday. Super stoked, hoping the weather holds out.
Hopefully,
Looks like a hot mess right now.
Super unpredictable.
So that is this Friday, but there are still spots available. So come hang out with us. Come do stand-up paddleboarding with us. You do have to sign up by Wednesday.
Okay.
Call a business on Wednesday. And the other big thing to note is that it's ages 12 and over. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the last Friday before school starts. So.
Wow. Some kid is screaming right now.
I know, I'm really sorry. But come stand up paddleboarding as your last summer hurrah.
Yeah, look at that. There's tons of things you can do to celebrate, And even, now that you're upset that, you're reminded that school is out, the good thing is you're going to be able to break in your new school supplies. So don't worry. That's the best part of school.
As a new student, just going back to school, I cannot tell you how excited I was to open up my brand new notebook and like my pencil.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's do this. It was great.
And then like second weekend, you're just like, oh God.
The second class, I was like, what am I doing?
Okay, so stand-up paddling, it's happening at Nago, and that is going to be Friday, August 23rd, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., and you can still register. Where can you go to register for that?
You need to stop by Outdoor Recreation in person. So
Yeah,
that's kind of
Yeah.
the back of Reisner. Like by the
I would
fields.
say that, yeah. It's kind of like if you take that road on the left side of Reisner that's going towards the Olympic Mall, it'll be on your left.
Yeah.
Or you can just type on Google Maps. Apparently, is way better than Apple Maps whenever you're getting around base.
Hands down.
So that's a little TED Talk for you right there. Actually, it's not TED Talk. This is Corporal Loop.
A boat talk?
Yeah, the boat talk. There we go. That's a thing. That's a boat talk. Okay.
You're welcome.
So thank you for coming in, Ellen.
Absolutely.
This has been What's Up Kadena. We've been talking about a lot of good things, and what was that wine that you wanted me to try?
Riesling.
Riesling.
It's a step up from Moscato. It is less syrupy.
But is it sending it right into the deep end, into wineism?
No, it's the next step. I am not ready to send you to a dry red. You'll hate me.
Someone's out there snickering like they know I don't know what that means, and I'd probably, be...
No, Riesling, we're going to baby step it with you.
Okay. All right, so next week we're going to have to, maybe I'll have that and we can talk a little bit about it.
Okay, good.
As always, you're listening to Go on Wave 89, Serving America's Best. That was Ellen Ice with Kadena FSS. Tune in next week at 4:30 p.m. for our What's Up Kadena segment.